Hey everybody, this is Muddy Al Capones, and welcome back to episode 2 of our Minecraft 1.15 Let's Play. So as you can see in the first episode, we got a little bit of the ways into building our house here. I am going to try and finish that off in today's episode. I might be using the time jump, skip forward a little bit, depending on how long that takes. I'll try and do some of it on camera. But, I'm going to have to chop down some more wood, mine some more stone, and I don't want to spend too much of the recording that. So, as necessary, I'll take a break. So, I think first what I'm going to do is, let's see, I have barely any wood left right now. I will need a little bit more of that. I will need some more stone, which I'm running low on. You can see I started using the stone bricks in the wall here. I like the way those look. Obviously, it's just our starter house, but I do want it to, be something that we use for a while, and I want it to look good and have a place in our world. So I like the texture of the stone bricks there. Cobblestone foundation. I'll probably come back and do a better entryway at the end. But I think what I want to do is widen this out to a 2-wide landing. So let's go ahead and add some stair blocks there. And probably have just enough to get the second level there, and then some spruce planks, and one of these just to see how that looks. Wrong one. There you go. Hop down and bam. Okay, so you'll come in, and then you'll hit a wall like this. And you'll be able to just sort of see over. I'll probably put some fencing here, and this will be kind of a little entry kitchen area. It's going to be a little tight. It's okay. I don't mind living in a kind of a compact space. I'd rather live in an interesting space that's on the smaller side than a sort of empty minimalist space that's on the larger side. So you come in, go up, and then I'm going to put a staircase back here, going up and around, and then so the floor of the loft is going to be kind of open here, so when you're standing up there you can look down 2 stories. And then half of this is going to be filled in with floor. We'll have our bed up there, and we'll have a little balcony and a little window looking out. So let's see, I'm going to need to get some more wood, get some more stone. I have enough. I don't have enough iron to make a iron axe right now. I do want to go caving soon. I think I'm going to try and do a little bit more building first. I really want to get this house finished in this episode. But I think what I might do is... You know what, actually, at the risk of not finishing the house this episode, I think I actually do want to do a little bit of caving. I want to get some iron, and I want to actually see some mobs. I've been in this normal difficulty world for a while now, and I haven't actually fought anything, so... Let me put any unnecessary gear in here. Ooh, that is definitely necessary. And actually, I'm going to cook a few more of these before we get on our way, because I do want to make sure I don't starve while I'm fighting things. And I want to try and find a cave, do a little bit of mining. I'm not going to spend a ton of time down there, and I might actually mine some stone while I'm in that cave as well. But I want to do a little bit of the mining part of Minecraft. And then depending on how much of that we get through today, I might come back and finish the house. But my guess is that based on the length of episodes I want to have, we'll probably just do some caving. So, this guy's gonna have to wait, which is okay. I said at the beginning, I want to have a leisurely pace to this Let's Play, so it's okay. This Rome wasn't built in a day, and this house wasn't either. So. Wait for these things to cook. That's done. That's done. Alright. Put this iron away so we don't risk that. I do have that water bucket I made just in case we run into any lava. I'm going to have food to last me a little while. I'll keep some dirt and wood. I want to make sure I have a decent number of torches before we head down there. I've said this a couple times now, but since I don't usually play with mobs on, I'm usually kind of cavalier with torch placement, especially, you know, like when I'm caving underground and things like that. I'm going to definitely want to be lighting things up as I go, since we're actually going to be playing on normal difficulty here. And it is getting dark out, so I'm going to wait until the sun sets, and then I'm going to take a nap, and in the morning we shall go do some cave exploring. Okay, so dawn of the fresh day. Here was our mine that we were working on. I'm not gonna try and dig down through that. I'm gonna try and find the natural cave. Long term, I do want to go in there and start mining down, but that can wait for now. I'm gonna head back in the way we went yesterday when we got those sheep. I think I heard some cave sounds over there, and you know, it's a plains biome, so just walking around we might run into some openings that take us down into the depths. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun world to build in. I really like our starting area, and I also like that it's kind of up against some other biomes as well. I think we're gonna do a lot of fun things with this river here, and I think this plains area as well. I had mentioned last episode that one of the things I was interested in doing was building a little village, and plains are a great place to do that. You know, a lot of your work is already done as far as terraforming and things being spread out. I wonder if I should have brought my bed with me. You know, honestly, I've played quote-unquote normal Minecraft so little I actually don't even know what the strategies are, so I'm going to do a lot of learning as I go. And actually one thing I can be thinking about doing while I'm walking around is just... Oh, and we have a cave. I was about to say I can clear some of these as I go just to pick up some seeds for when we do start our farm back at base. I know I was very gung-ho about going for beef, not bread, but I do want to have a wheat farm, both for feeding the cows and also for, both for feeding the cows and also just visually I like the way those look. So I don't want to drop down there. I'm going to see if I can get down to there a different way. So let's start by hopping in here. Make a little staircase so I have a way to get out if I need to get up in a hurry if something's chasing me. I have the sounds in my ear turned up a little bit more than I think it will be on the recording, just because I want to make sure that if I hear a creeper starting to hiss, I'll be prepared for that. And I just heard my first zombie growl, so that's exciting. Let's get this in working order. So we'll block off that water. I see iron, which is great. I hear a zombie too. And, oh, there we go, first zombie. All right, let's do some monster hunting. Alright, there we go, Monster Hunter. A little bit of XP, and some... no rotten flesh, actually. I'm assuming you do more damage when you jump up and down and hit the zombie. That's what I see other people doing on the stream. I know that combat works differently in Bedrock Edition versus Java Edition. And also within Java Edition, they changed it, I believe, over the course of different updates. I honestly have not paid attention to how that works, just because I don't do a lot of combat. So I think there's like critical hits if you jump up and down. So I'm going to try and figure that out as I go. We'll maybe do some experiments and see if more damage gets done when we're doing that. But this is great. I'm getting some iron. I don't want to go too deep right now. I kind of just want to do a quick pass on the iron. And I know I said I might gather stone too, but I feel like that's probably boring to watch. Oh, okay, that is deep. You know what? I am just gonna lose that iron. That is okay. I'm not gonna mess about with that right now. I'm gonna cover that up. Let's put down a torch or two so we'll remember where it was. That's cool. We got a ravine underneath our plains biome. Take a little bit of gravel too. Anything back there? Yes, we do have more iron. Yeah, so I won't get the stone on the recording. I'll go ahead and when I get back to my base, I'll pause and do that off camera, because I don't think anybody wants to see me just carve out stone. If you do want to see me carve out stone, you know, let me know in the comments. But I imagine that that's probably something I can do off camera. Grab some coal, because that's always good to have. So when caving, I see different YouTubers and different streamers do this different ways. I've always, I can't remember where I heard it, but it was a long time ago. I've been playing Minecraft for close to 10 years now. You know, I got into it when it was still in the beta edition, and at some point I heard the tip with torches, left to the depths, right to the light. So when you're going down, you put torches on the left side of caves, and then when you're coming back up, they'll be on your right side. So left down to the depths, right up to the light. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers and streamers do it the opposite. So they just always put torches on the right side. As long as what you're doing is consistent, you know, there's no right answer. Just make sure you remember what you were doing. I've definitely gotten myself in trouble in the past just putting them willy-nilly left and right. And I think especially now that I'm going to be contending with mobs as well, I'm going to try and be vigilant about putting them on the left side as I go down. I hear a skeleton. And nope, there we go. Oh, okay. All right. That was good. That was a good shot, dude. Oh, man. I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit like how nervous combat makes me. Like, I really don't feel confident in my skills. I mean, I've got full health. I don't have any armor right now, obviously. See, I already started just putting those willy-nilly, but I mean, that's a dead end, obviously. Oh, gee, okay. Yep, this is my own fault. I guess you just charge in if there's nothing else. There's a creeper. Okay. Why don't you come up here, man? Why don't you come up to me? Why don't you, Alright, forget him. Forget him. Okay, no, I can't just leave him. Okay. Here we go. Oh, okay. And a creeper, and a creeper. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. And okay, I did everything wrong there. Did he kill the skeleton? That was bad. I dropped myself into a gap where there was no way to get up. I didn't switch over to my blocks to tower. Adrenaline rush. Okay. And just like that, I put a torch on the right side. They have got me off my game. Okay. So I'll let him do my dirty work for me. I definitely want to make sure that if I drop down here where the creeper is, I have a way to get back up. So I'll do that. And you, mister. You know, they make it look so easy when other people are playing it. That is definitely not my strong suit. So, yeah, I'm gonna die due to explosions, probably, over the course of this Let's Play, but that's okay. I just wanted to make sure I killed that skeleton, you know, for the moral of it, you know, the moral reasons. I don't want to be chicken, you know. Can't just run away from every skeleton I see. So that was just to face my own fears. I didn't even get anything good from it. Would have been nice to get a bone or something in case I run across a doggy later, or even just to have some bone meal to help my crops. But, ooh, okay. That scared me. And look at that, we got some more iron here. Yeah, it's funny how you can walk through a cave and just miss so much stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever had that experience of like walking back through a cave that you just walked through and you see so many things that you missed. Alright, so that's a good bit of iron, and I think we might actually be still... Yeah, so we're still in good daylight, so I'm going to head back now. I'll pause the recording, head back to base, and I'll resume when we get there. Okay, so we are back at our house, and I've got my iron cooking up. I killed a few pigs on the way home, so I've got some bacon cooking as well. Pork chops there. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, because I need the stone anyway, and I did want to eventually build a mine shaft, I'm going to start just kind of showing the beginnings of what that might look like. I won't film all of it, but I do want to kind of show a little bit. I'm going to get some planks and build some spruce slabs, maybe a few more than that actually. And I'm going to go over here to the area I was digging earlier, and I think what I want this to be is a 5x5 room with a kind of spiraling. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, so I'm actually not gonna do these ones, it's going to be these ones. 5x5 shaft going down with wooden steps spiraling around the outside of it. So you come in, we'll probably do this entrance one be a solid block, and now we're going to start going down. And it's going to be kind of gradual, right? So, you know, it's more for the visual than for speed of access. Obviously, I could just do a ladder and drop it down, and that would be faster than what I'm doing. But we've got this staircase of slabs that's going to wrap around the outside of this as we go down. And so this is just going to spiral around. And then I'll put a vertical log kind of all the way from the top to the bottom with lanterns hanging off of it, and that'll be our mine shaft. So I'm going to go ahead and pause again there, and I will come back once I've got maybe a stack or two of stone. Okay, and we're back. So you can see I didn't really do that much. I don't know if you heard that musical cue. I wonder what that means. Sometimes Minecraft just makes weird noises. I don't know if they all are tied to something, but maybe that means we're near a cave or something. So I didn't go too deep. I just needed to get a few stacks of cobblestone, which I did. We're going to head back up, start that smelting, and how are we doing on daylight? Midday, okay. And then I'm going to get some more wood as well. It looks like we're about 15 minutes, 16 minutes into the recording, so I'm not going to be able to finish the entire house today, at least not if I'm putting it on camera, which, you know, I'll probably jump around a little bit as we go when I do repetitive things like put the roof on. But what I can do is try and get the exterior finished today at least. So we'll try and get it framed out. We'll get the walls built in. That stone is going to smelt. We're going to turn that into stone bricks. And I'm going to go do some more chopping. So let me take some of the iron that I just got and make a iron axe. One of the reasons I stopped when I did on the stone gathering also is my iron pick broke, and it is just not fun to, you know, you think wood's bad, and then you get stone, and it feels like such a relief, but then once you have iron, going back to stone feels terrible too. Minecraft is definitely a game of progression, you know? You get things, you make them better. Even diamond feels slow after you've got an enchanted diamond pickaxe, so, you know, it just never ends. And I know Netherite just came out in some of the snapshots. At some point, when 1.16 comes out, I will probably upgrade this world. You know, if there's still interest and I'm still going when that comes out, I would like to just roll this right over into that. And I know one of the things they added in the snapshots for 1.16 was Netherite, which is a thing you can combine with like diamond armor and diamond tools to make them stronger. I don't know if it goes faster too, or if it just is more durable. But we will see, I guess. I've got enough iron now. I'm going to go ahead and make shears. And honestly, I think I have enough at this point that I'm okay making some armor. So we'll do boots, a chest plate. Boots, a chest plate, and a helmet. I'm going to keep these 7 just in case I need more tools, because I feel like at this stage of my game, I'm more likely to need that iron for tools than I am for armor, but that at least is a decent amount of armor. So put that back in, put that back in. Andesite. I'm already going to need another chest, so I'm going to do that now. Drop it down. I guess I should probably... I'm not going to waste too much time organizing things right now. At some point I'll obviously improve my storage options. Let's take this with me just in case I get stranded out in the woods when the sun goes down. I try and be a bit of a conservationalist when I'm playing. If I clear an area of trees, I might want to come back later and do some replanting. So I'll go through here, chop down a lot of trees, and then I'll get some saplings as those decay. And then I don't know if I'll do it right away because I might want to do it with some intentionality later. But at a certain point, I will definitely be replanting trees because I don't want to just live in the middle of an open field. I actually like living in the forest, so let's do some chopping. I don't need to do all of this on camera, so let me just pause and I'll come back when I've got about a stack of wood. Okay, so we did a little bit of clear cutting. These trees are decaying. I'm picking up the saplings as they drop. I got about a stack and a half. I think that should be good for a house the size of ours. If not, I can always come back and chop some more. But I cleared out a little chunk here. And, you know, some of this I'm going to plant back. I'm not going to do it right now because I think part of building out the area around our starter house is going to be figuring out what we want to do in terms of other buildings and other things that are going on. I want to have a farm. I want to have a sheep pen, cow area, things like that. Maybe a barn or other buildings, watchtowers, you know, who knows? So having some clear space isn't a bad thing. It can be kind of inspiring to have clear space. But for now, at least, I feel like I've got enough wood, so I'm going to head back to the house and start working on that. Let's see how my stone smelting is doing. It's so slow. Oh my gosh. So you know, they introduced in one of the recent updates, they introduced smokers for cooking food faster, and the blast furnace, which smelts ore faster. I don't know if I just am not aware of it and it exists or it doesn't exist yet, but I would love it if there was a furnace that did stone faster, because it is just it is a long wait to get stone. But at least we can be building while we're waiting. So I'm gonna get some stone bricks. Do I need to eat? I don't need to eat. Okay, gonna get some stone bricks. Going to get some spruce wood. Preemptively turn some of that into stairs. And actually we'll turn some of the stone bricks into stairs as well, because do I want my staircase? I'll hold off on that. I'm not sure yet if I want my staircase going up to the loft to be wood or stone. But I do know for a fact that I want stone here, so we're gonna start going around the edge of our house with stone bricks. I really like the way the stone bricks look. As far as I could tell just from walking around, we aren't, you know, super close to like a jungle or a swamp or anything like that. At some point, I'm gonna want to get vines and get a vine farm going, because I do love the way that the mossy stone bricks look, and I'm pretty sure that's the correct recipe. You need vines to make mossy cobble and mossy stone bricks. You know, if we're kind of pretending that this house is something that's been here for a while, I'm gonna get some of those cracked stone bricks, and you know, just do some texturing. So we'll get some mossy and some cracked, and it'll look like it's been here a little longer than it has. I do like that kind of weathered look. I don't want to go overboard. You know, I don't want it to look decrepit or anything. But it can certainly look like a house that was built, you know, out in the wilderness, and it's just being maintained by me. Wow, so all that stone, and we didn't even make it up to the halfway line. Whew, this house is bigger than I thought it was going to be. Well, I do have more cobble, and I can always go get more if I need it. Does anybody else have the bad habit of, if you need to make something that only needs the 4x4 envelope, you still go to a crafting table? Like, I absolutely could just do this in my inventory, but for some reason, I was like, oh, a crafting table, I'll click on that. So I'm not going to be able to do nearly as much of this as I would have liked to, but I will go ahead and use up everything I smelted. And I guess I'll get some of this back when I figure out where I want my windows to go, since I'll be chopping those out. But in the meantime, let's switch over to wood. So this is going to be... Actually, that's too close. This is going to be the height of the next floor up, though. So it's definitely going to go over here, because it's going to be in the front of the house. And then how far back do I want this to go? So you come up into the house, maybe there's like a railing here or something that's kind of a little bit of... I'll probably honestly chop this out just because it's not going to be useful space. Oh, and I don't really think about it, but if I'm covering this all in, I want to make sure this is lit up so I don't accidentally spawn a bunch of zombies in my basement or something like that. But if the staircase is kind of along the back and then curves up, let me get these stairs, and even if I don't stick with wooden stairs, this will allow me to kind of visualize what it might look like. So stair, stair, landing. These will be walls. And that's not, this isn't going to stay here, but I just need it so that I can put the stairs on. Does that feel good? So I've got this area over here, which would be like the kitchen, maybe some, like a table or a chair or something here. And then you go up, and this will have a wall, of course, and left. I think I feel okay with that. I like the curved staircase. I like how that's gonna look. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in, not like that. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this here. Fall off that. And one more row there. Yeah. So then you're gonna come up. This will be the bedroom, and we'll have a balcony off here. And then I'm gonna put a railing here. Oh, actually, did I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, this is actually going to be stone wall. When I don't always build with the depth where like the frame is one out from the wall, so I wasn't really thinking spatially. This is going to be stone wall as well. Jump over here, clear these out. That's good. That actually looks more like the size I was thinking it was going to be. So this is going to be stone wall, then we'll have a door out here, and then centered, and we'll have a small balcony out here. I'll probably come back and make it a little bit nicer with some more depth by using stair blocks, but I think that's looking good. So what I need now is more stone brick, so I'm going to pause again and come back once I've done a little more mining. Okay, and we're back. So I did a bit more mining. I've got 2.5 stacks of cobble again, which I'm hoping will be enough to finish the house. I keep underestimating it, so maybe I underestimated it this time too. But as you can see, this mine shaft is looking pretty cool. You know, there's different ways to gather cobble. You know, I could just kind of like strip mine or whatever. This is a little bit more work than it has to be. I just really like the way it looks. You know, soon I'll probably come back and add that the vertical pole of lumber in the middle, and once I have enough iron that I can waste it, I'll add some lanterns in there instead of just torches. I just like the way it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cobble cooking. I got a little bit more coal while I was down there too, which is nice because I was running low. And while that is cooking, I'm going to look at the roof line of our house. So I have a little bit of the stone bricks, and I'm going to use that just to kind of walk my way up to the roof and kind of figure out what that's going to look like. So I've got my spruce stairs, and I'm actually going to make another crafting table just to have one here so I don't have to run all the way back down every time I need more. Turn those into stairs. So the roof, for the stone, I'm going to leave it inset against the lumber, and I'm going to make it as tall as these pieces right here because they are going to be anchors for the roof line. That did not come out properly. Okay, try to be fancy. Not as good at balancing on the edges of these things as I used to be. Just to step back a second, and then yeah, I think it'll probably come out one more than that too. So gosh, I have to keep walking myself further out. So like that, and then we'll get rid of these. And this one. Yeah. So I'm going to go up top. I'm going to take the stone brick, and I'm going to outline the front of the roof. So you've got these two high, all the way along here. We're building with an odd number, so at the middle, when it hits the peak, it'll have a single line of blocks. Odd number width for the house, I should say. So take that smooth stone, make some more bricks. I can already tell I'm probably going to be short on stone bricks. I don't know if I'm just really bad at mental estimation, or this house is bigger than I normally work on, or what, but yeah, that was definitely not enough. Yeah, so something like that. And it'll drop down. Take a look from the back. Just a kind of classic roof line shape. Drop that there. Drop this out here. Is that the same as on the other side? Or did I think I botched that. Okay, I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to move for 1 second while I figure this out. This is... No, so... I needed to go one higher. Yeah, okay. So, okay. I am noticing that the length of this recording just passed half an hour, so I did not get to finish this house in this episode. It's definitely a bigger project than I thought it was going to be. But we also did some caving this episode and had to do some resource gathering. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here for the day. And in episode 3, when we come back, in between episodes 2 and 3, I'm going to do a decent amount of stone gathering just so we don't have this problem again. Stone and wood, and then we will definitely finish this house next episode. So this is Muddy Al Capone's, and this is the Minecraft 1.15 Let's Play. If you like what you're seeing, feel free to like and subscribe, and give me any feedback that you have for things you'd like to see or suggestions for the things I'm doing. But yeah, thank you for joining me for this, and I will see you soon.